In this video, I'm going to talk about how women manipulate men. Sharp Game coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com. Offer of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. So at some point in time, if you live long enough, you're going to fall for three of these actions. You're going to run into a woman that's going to represent herself and manipulate you in this type of way that I'm about to talk about in this video. And there's no way of getting around it. Really. There's no way of getting around it. Almost every woman will use what I'm about to talk about in this video at some point. I don't care if it's your mama, your wife, your girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. You're going to fall for this. But that's not really the big problem. I think it's you have to be aware of it. That way, when it happens, you don't get caught off guard, and it doesn't move you. You're not like in the dark. You know what's going on. And see, that's where we want to be. We want to be in a position where we know what's going on. We know what she's doing. It's chess, not checkers out here. So, a lot of women misrepresent themselves. Unfortunately, a lot of women feel like the way society's set up that they have to misrepresent themselves. They have to put their best foot forward. Now, some people will say, well, guys do the same thing too. Not really. Not really. Women consciously, or maybe unconsciously, show all their good attributes early when they meet a guy. But they don't show the negative side, or the side that's not so well. Guys, for the most part, don't do that. If things come out that we don't like, we're not necessarily trying to hide it. But women, they do. And that's manipulation. Because see, if you stay around a woman long enough, those bad habits, however you want to call them, or things about her, it's going to come out that you just don't like. And this is going to be usually weeks, months down the line. Because see, when you meet a woman, the average woman that you meet, in the early stages of getting to know her, that's not who she really is. That's not who she really is in most cases. See, what it is a lot of these women have been taught to put their best foot forward. So that's her representative when you first meet her. And the longer you spend time with her, the more you're going to find out that this woman is not who she claimed to be. All that talking she's doing, this ain't adding up. The words and her actions ain't adding up. So guys don't do that. For the most part, guys don't really do that. And even the ones that do it, they don't take it that far like a woman would take it. A woman will represent, they'll go as long as they can. As long as the guy doesn't say anything about how she's representing herself, she'll take it as far as she can. And then you have a lot of women, look at how they carry themselves, their appearance. Look at how they dress. And look, these women know when they wear tight jeans, tight skirts, their breasts popping out the shirt, they know guys are gonna look at them. They know what they're doing. So don't tell me, oh, it's a cultural thing. It's how we do it where I'm from. Okay, I'll give you that. It's a cultural thing. I give you that. But she still know guys gonna look. She knows guys are gonna look. You know why? Because guys been looking at her all her life. Wearing them jeans. She know what she got. She know what she's sitting on. She know that guys get aroused by nice butts, breasts, whatever. But they know this. So when they dress the way they do, they know they love the attention. So don't tell me it's just a cultural thing and that's the only reason why you dress that way. And you don't you're naive to the attention that you're gonna get from certain guys. Come on. They already know they're gonna get the attention if they wear the tight jeans. If you got a Coca-Cola frame. But they'll try to act like they are naive to the attention that they're gonna get. And a lot of women use what they got to get what they want. You know? So you don't want to get caught up into that. You want to stay grounded. You want to, you know, that's a sign of manipulation right there. So you don't want to get caught up. You want to be a guy that's sure she look nice the way she's dressed. It's not wrong being attracted to her, but just know that there's more to her than just that body. What's her mind like? That's the second question you have to ask. Why don't you be like, oh, who's that woman over there, that nice body? And you look at her, okay. Now, second question is, what's her mind like? What's her life like? And then if you have opportunity to get to know her, I can almost guarantee you that it's going to be something about her that you just don't like. And I say all that to say this because no one's perfect. You're not going to find a finished product. We're all a process of hopefully becoming the best you can be at some point. And women are not the exception to the rule. But a lot of women have been misguided. They've lost their way. So, you being the man, you have to lead. You have to lead in the relationship. You can't let women lead the relationship. If you let women lead the relationship, you're going to fail. That relationship is going to fail if you let women lead the relationship. I'm telling you, if you let a woman lead your relationship, lead your family, it's almost guaranteed to fail. Some people might not want to hear that, but that's the truth. It's almost guaranteed to fail if the woman is dictating and leading the relationship. Guaranteed to fail. Guaranteed. So don't get caught up in her appearance. The next thing I would say, women manipulate guys with their personality. You know, they'll act one way in the beginning to reel you in, like a reeling rod, like a fishing line. And they do this because They want something out of you. They want a response. They want to be with you. Could be that too. Could be short-term deal, long-term deal. Who knows? But regardless of why they're doing it, that's not them. That's not who they are. So they'll keep up this routine for a certain amount of time until they get what they want out of you, whatever that is. And if you stick with them long term, all of a sudden, she used to rub your back, rub your feet. She used to do stuff that you like, almost anything that you like, even sexually. Now she all that cut out. You got to beg for everything now. And don't let something happen to you. You lost your job, you got sick. Now she's looking at you like you're useless. She's looking at you like she don't even know how to treat you now. She's talking to you like a dog. Like she doesn't know you no more. She's talking to you like you're like the homeless guy or the guy on the corner or somebody. She's being very disrespectful now. Now in the beginning she was very submissive. I mean, she did things for you. You didn't even have to ask. You wasn't even thinking about it, and she did it. But now the rules have changed because you didn't keep your bargain of the deal, whatever that was. And now she feels like she's looking to jump camp. She's looking for to move on from you because in her mind, you ain't doing your part. So, just be careful with this. Because, see, what happens with a lot of guys is they feel like the girl is treating me nice. She's being nice to me, especially in the beginning. She must like me. No, not at all. This type of behavior, manipulation, is taught by her mother. That's where this comes from. Her mother taught her how to manipulate guys, how to treat them in such a way where it's like this guy do almost anything. He'll even wife her up. She got that from her mom. And when she starts to give you a hard time, she's giving you a hard time because of her mother. She learned those tricks from her mother. So be careful of the woman that likes to move fast in the beginning, especially. I mean, they'll do anything in the beginning. I mean, they'll even manipulate you with sex, which is my last point. They'll manipulate you with sex. I mean, they'll give it to you anytime you want. Do anything in the sack. I mean, anything. Whatever you ever thought about doing, whether could have been a video you saw on, it could be an X-rated video you saw years ago. She'll do it. Whatever. No matter how dirty you might think it is, she'll do it. Whatever you want to do, she'll do it. As long as you keep doing what she wants, the possibilities are endless in the sack. And they'll even use sex as a weapon. I mean, sex is really supposed to be, it's all about reproduction, really. But it's supposed to be used as pleasure to create a bond between man and woman, a union between man and woman. And as a default, new offspring comes about, possibly. But today, people are using it. Women are using sex as a weapon. They're weaponized. You can weaponize anything, but that's how a lot of women will do that. They'll try to. The sex will become like a bargaining chip for her. She'll be like, she'll put it on you hard in the beginning because she's trying to make you sprung on her, right? Sprung on her punani, as they used to say back in the day. And now, as soon as you, because the idea is she want to get you so sprung and brainwashed, that way she can talk you into doing anything to get what she wants out of you. And now, as time goes on, she's gonna start kind of either putting space in between or start not putting out much. And you, if you're sprung, you're gonna be looking like, yo, what's up with the? We used to do it all the time. We don't do as much as we used to. As soon as you say that, she already knows she got you. So she's gonna use the sex as a bargaining chip to get you to do certain things. So it's gonna come to a point where it's gonna be like, hey, if you do this, I'll come sleep with you tonight. That's the goal for her. That's what she wants it to go. And there's a lot of guys that's like this. Some guys is married just like this. There's probably more guys that's married like this than have girlfriends, I would think, at this point. You know. So you want to avoid this. Because what has happened, these guys have put women on a pedestal. And they, their whole mindset is they just want to get some all the time. They're just fascinated by her in the sack. They can't, in their mind, they can't believe that they even with the woman. They feel like below her. So they put her on a pedestal and, she got his mind blown wide open. Sprung. So sex is kind of like her bargaining chip. She can do what she want, when she want, how she want, and probably with who she want. That's the way she wants it. But see, you have to have enough discipline not to even put yourself in that position. Period. Because your relationships with women shouldn't be solely based on sex. Sex is a part of it. Sex is like, I see sex is like this. Sex is like icing on a cake. So you have to have a foundation in your relationship. And sex can't be the foundation. If it is, it's going to crack and it's going to break and it's going to fall. Because that's not going to last long. You have to have a strong foundation. And see, once you have a strong foundation, the sex becomes even better. And it's going to last much longer. It could last forever. As long as you're in good health, or as long as both of y'all are in good health, it'll last forever and it'll be much better. Why? Because y'all being genuine. Y'all keeping it real, as they say. But if a woman is using it, if she has bad intentions behind it, see, that's the only person that's going to be enjoying it is you, not her. But if both of y'all have good intentions, it's going to be, and y'all into each other, it's going to be great for you and her. But you got to just be careful with out here these days. Because see, everyone doesn't have the same morals as you. Everyone doesn't think like you. Everyone doesn't have good intent like you. Everyone wasn't raised like you or like me. So, which is why the biggest mistake you can make is to let Women lead in the relationship. If that happens, that relationship is doomed to fail. Guaranteed to fail. It's not like some people say it's not if it's gonna fail, it's when it's gonna fail. So hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like it, share it, click the little bell below this video. That way when I upload a new video, you won't miss out on all the fun. And check out my Patreon as well. So until next time, I'm out. Peace!